Hi Aquarius, the full moon in Gemini is happening for you in your 5th house. This is related to creative pursuits, passions, love and romance, also entrepreneurship. Let's see what might want to be illuminated for you over the next few months. What's coming in for Aquarius, please? Oh look, it's your energy. 6 of Swords, but first out we had the moon. Something mysterious, hidden, or unknown. All right, okay, with the Emperor. So we have the moon to the 6 of Swords and the Emperor with the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy showing up. Big time Aries energy, actually, with the Emperor. And Pisces energy with the moon. So as mentioned, this is something uncertain, something hidden in the dark. How to move forward. There's some uncertainty about next steps, moving into a calmer headspace with the 6 of Swords. But there is a desire to take control and do that. The Emperor doesn't mess around. They know what they want. They go after it. They're a boss. They're a leader. They stand in their power and are very empowered. Queen of Wands, Foxy Lady card. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be Foxy Man. But this is somebody who is a creative force to be reckoned with. They are sexy. They are spicy. They're creative, fun, and just generally a really good time. So if you are dealing with a counterpart energy, there's just some uncertainty, some mystery about how things are going to move forward. Let's clarify. Why is the moon here? What is the moon for the Aquarius collective, please? Lots of mystery, confusion, illusion, delusion, 7 of Cups. This is about cutting through the crap, though. The Queen of Swords, that's your energy, getting very clear in your headspace, very logical, analytical, and making a choice. The choices are plentiful with the 7 of Cups. I particularly love this depiction. It's got the beautiful rainbow, the big palace in the background, and all the cups just are like fantasy land. It doesn't look like there's any bad options. There's a bit of a fog of confusion and illusion around it. But we're pulling out of that with the 6 of Swords, right? Because the Hermit is here shining a light on all these options, all the confusion, really going inside, doing some introspection and a deep dive as to which cup to pick, what is the best path forward. A new cycle with the world. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here for Aquarius? 4 of Cups came out in reverse. There's this longing energy. This is looking at that cup, longing for that cup, not wanting these 3 cups in front, but just like eyes on the prize after a certain specific cup. It's one of these cups, I'm sure. Where do you want to invest your time, effort, energy, passions, your drive? Knight of Swords, because once that's decided, you'll be able to take action towards it. This is brave, bold communication. Definitely an assertive energy. There's something that's not exactly fulfilling at this moment, though, with the 4 of Cups. Double 4s here. 4s can indicate energy of stability, foundations. So let's figure out what's going on with the moon and all of these options. Wow. Oh, wow. Did you see how those came out? So we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Earth energy, grounded, stable, secure, materially abundant, putting in some really solid, tangible effort towards building a long-term security, legacy, wealth, definitely foundations. There's some kind of stalemate or avoidance or uncertainty about how to move forward, though. But it's about putting in the effort day to day and really building up and elevating your skills will get you to that next level. 6 of Swords and the Hermit is figuring out how to do it. What is the 6 of Swords and the Hermit? Putting in the work. All right. 10 of Wands. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of effort. That's a lot of baggage. This is taking on probably too much on your own. So it's important to remember delegation and things of that nature. We have a Queen of Cups under the deck. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, unconditional love. So this is really looking to what fills your own cup inside. This can also be evaluating how to take responsibility and accountability for something, you or somebody else, and knowing it's going to take a lot of work. This Hermit might feel guilty about something, and that's why they're not sure how to move forward if you are dealing with somebody. What is the Emperor and the 4 of Cups? The 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. And the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. There's our Gemini energy, full moon in Gemini. 3 of Pentacles is about working together, cooperation, collaboration, everybody doing their fair share. This Emperor energy could be just not super satisfied with how things have been netting out, where the balance is, almost like there isn't enough balance. But they've got their eyes on the prize with this Ace of Cups, and they're really evaluating how to put some effort in, how to put some tangible effort in. But boy, it's overwhelming. We also have 2 10s here, meaning it's the end of a cycle. And with the Lovers under the deck, there is something about a significant soul connection hanging around in the background. And a 3 of Cups and a 3 of Wands. Along with this 3 of Pentacles, that's a lot of 3s. But it doesn't have to be negative. 3 is also the number of creation and abundance, the Empress, right? This can be Chiron energy with the Hermit. And Mars trine in Chiron, that's a lot about transmuting pain into power and purpose. And knowing that bold action is the key to healing any dynamics that need healing. Let's get a message from the animal spirit. Wow, okay. First out, we have the Crow Spirit. Co-create with Spirit, very nice. Card 17 reduces to an 8. Then we have the Whale Spirit. Card 65 reduces to an 11. Trust the great mystery. And there's no shortage of mystery here with this 7 of Cups. It is about embracing the unknown, trusting in the divine. And Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. That's the Hermit for sure. The Whale Spirit is about accepting mystery without intellectually trying to understand it. And I know Aquarius likes to understand things. And the Crow Spirit says that you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. And isn't that the truth? So even though it's not super clear how that's going to unfold, trust in that great mystery. This is your reading, Aquarius. I hope it helped. If it did, please don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.